Hello and welcome to another one of Alan's crazy experiments. So I made a new mat for the blue bowl out of silicone. This is a different type of silicone. It's pourable silicone or liquid silicone, but we'll get more into that. I want to know if it will work. I don't know if it will or not. I haven't tried it. I haven't put any water on it or nothing. But I want to know if it will work, just like the one I made with tubes of silicone, where I did the video on how to make this with a piece of cardboard and 2 tubes of caulk. But will the other one work the same way? If you put the sand and gold around the outside, the gold, as the black sand moves across the mat, the gold drops out and sticks to the mat. So, and it worked amazingly well. But, well, this one, I have no idea. So we're going to run it, and we'll just see. This one will take a little bit more, but it's also, or a little bit more to make as far as money goes. But it's removable. But we won't get too far into that until we see if it actually works. So let me get this thing fired up and see what we got. Okay, we got some water in there. I'm going to put some beach gold and beach sand from Cape Disappointment in here. Just around the edge to see if the gold will drop out as the sand moves across the mat. Just like the other one did. So, there we go. And yeah, I'm using the speed controller from Washington Beach Mining that he sells. I love the thing. It's so cool to get, easy to get things dialed in with this thing. Okay. That fill up. Okay, I won't bore you with this. I'll let that run for a minute and we'll come back to it. Okay, a little update. Yeah, it looks like the gold's sticking. I only put that 1 teaspoon in, but also it looks like some of the black sand is kind of hanging out there. So let me put some more in here. Let that run for a bit. You can see it starting to move. And I am running it about, I'd say 3/4 of an inch from the top. So it's moving at a pretty good clip. Well, while that blue bowl is running away there, and it looks like it's working good, I've got the blue bowl running into my cleanup sluice. In case you miss any gold, I'm not worried about it this time, but yeah, there it is. That's the Mega High-Low V mat made out of silicone. Those of you that are waiting for it, I'm still working on it. I need to get some more molds printed up. Got a new shipment of filament coming in, so hopefully soon. Alright. We'll let this run. And it is working. Pretty good so far. Okay, back in a little bit. Okay, I've been running for a while now. I think it's good enough to say that, yeah, it's working pretty dang good so far. I don't know if you can see it or not, but those are all little piles of gold with a little bit of black sand, but I got gold speckled all the way around this thing on the outside and nothing in the middle, just like the other mat. So let me go ahead and turn this up and clean the rest of this black sand out of here, see if the gold will stay put. So let's run it all the way up to the top. I don't know where my camera shut off, but the gold stayed there. We took it all the way to the top. The gold didn't move. So we'll just see how much black sand we got left in here. I got some around this side, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on for a second. Okay, I got it turned off, got most of the black sand out that I could, but I think you can see that gold in there, all the way around the edge, just peppered in there, but around the cone, there's no gold. Just like before, there's no gold around the cone, it's all out around the center of the mat. Now you can't do that with minus 200, 300, 400 gold with a regular blue bowl. So it worked just like the other mat did. So let me take this mat out of here. Now I'm just going to flip it upside down, but I think a guy could actually, if he was careful, tip it upside down into a big pan or something. But I want to see how much black sand is actually under the mat and what seeped down around the edges. I'm sure some did, but it's a pretty dang tight fit. And now that we know that it works, I want to say something real quick before I even go any further. Somebody did message me and say they tried to pour a silicone mat and it did not work. So I don't know what they used, but this seems to be working just fine. So I want to say that I will do a video now on how exactly I did this and what I used to do it. And I got some more words I want to say. And if I can get this to turn out right, which I'm sure I can, I'll give it away. In that next video, we'll give somebody a silicone blue bowl mat. So, stay tuned for that one. I'll do that one soon. But let's just see how much sand is underneath this. Well, a little bit, right? Did seep down around the edges. Alright, I got this turned in upside down. We're getting the gold off of it. And it came off pretty easy. While I'm getting this off. So I think the thing to do with this one, I mean it's nice and smooth. It works great. So maybe I will still do the video on how to make this. But I would suggest just taking some 100% silicone and going around the edges before you run it. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Just to keep all this gold from getting down underneath of it. So I will do that. I didn't like all the gold underneath. So I would just seal it in, a bead around each side. And when you caulk it in, you can fill it in with water. Fill it up with water, and the water will make the silicone cure really quick. So, enough of that. But there is the gold that was in the mat and down below. A lot more that was on the mat than down below. So, anyway. So next up, I will do the video on how I did that and what I used. And we'll give that mat away. So, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to comment. I'd like to know what you think. Subscribe. And we'll be back with that other mat. And we'll give one away. Catch you next time. Bye now.